I'm going to show you something pretty rare here. This is a rotating bolt head. And you're not going to see this a lot. I'll see if I can get it on camera there. See right here. That's a rare feature in a shotgun. Now these guns were actually known as speed pumps. The action on these things is smooth as can be, and they cycle really fast. Now the barrel on these is 28 inches, and tip to tip is 49 inches, so it's a pretty long gun. And if you're looking for home defense, you might want to look elsewhere. And I'll give you a little idea of what I have got for home defense. It's a very short barreled shotgun there. It's actually a pistol. It looks like a shotgun, but it's actually a pistol. If you want to see my video on the build of this gun, I'll put the link in the info section there. It's got a laser light, center mass laser, Shockwave Technologies Raptor grip, and you've got a 14-inch barrel setup, and this is actually a Mossberg 500. It was a JIC kit, and I do a review on the whole JIC kit. If you're interested in that, I'll put that in the link too. Now, this gun, it hardly fits in my camera shot here, it's so big, but I'm just going to tell you, a gun this size, trying to maneuver around corners and whatnot, it's just not the best setup. Now don't get me wrong, this makes a nice home defense gun. In fact, this gun was made famous by Joe Horn. I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but Joe Horn is a guy. You can look him up on YouTube, but search for Joe Horn shoots 2 burglars. He was a guy, saw some people robbing his neighbors' houses, saw them going with crowbars and actually breaking into the house and stealing their stuff, and he's talking to the 911 guy, telling the guy he wants to go defend and stop those people from robbing, and the 911 guy, of course, tells him not to go out there, and he ends up going out. Now they come in his yard and he opens fire and he kills, I believe he kills both of them, but I know he kills one dead right there on the scene. But this gun was made famous for that case recently. I believe that was maybe around 2007, but I could be wrong on that. Now this gun's been around since 1981, the 1300 Defender model, and this is a new version here, came out in 2007. I like the looks of it. It's all black, and it's just got a pretty nice stippling on it. A lot of people want these guns to cut them up, and I'm not going to discuss the legalities or what you should or shouldn't do, but there are people that get these guns to to cut down the barrel and make it into you can put all kinds of different stocks on here. They've got a pistol grip stock and all kinds of stuff. Again, know all of your state, local, federal laws on that, but this is a gun that a lot of people like to play with. Me personally, I'm not going to play around with this. It'll probably just be a nice little skeet shooting gun. I think that's probably what it's going to be optimal for, just to take out and have some fun with. Pretty simple here. Of course, you got your usual safety. Again, red, you're dead. Spring loaded here. Now this has got an all black finish. You'll see some of the traditional hunting looking ones. They've got the wood up here. This is synthetic here. Everything's synthetic. Here's synthetic stock, synthetic handguard. One thing I don't like about these guns, and this is on a lot of guns, is they just have a normal finish. Every time you touch this, you're going to have to clean it and make sure you don't get your sweat on there, because you don't want this thing to rust. That's why all the guns you see in mine, the finish is either going to have a Duracoat finish that I put on there, or it's going to be like a nickel boron or stainless steel, something that I'm not going to say is never going to rust, but it's going to have a lot less chance of rusting. Magazine tube holds, I believe, 7. I think these come in like 3, 5, and 7, various capacities with these guns. Now this used to be a gun you could pick up on the cheap, and when I say cheap, I mean around $200. But nowadays, you're going to pay $300 for this gun, and pretty much not a penny less. In my case, I got this at an auction for $160, so I just sold a junky, rusted up old 410 single shot for $150. That's not been long ago. And that old H&R, I called it a takedown survival rifle. they will take down, and they do have interchangeable barrels, but in reality that gun's not worth more than $100. But hey, somebody gave me $150, I'll take $150. I'll put a link down below to the auction haul. I actually had 3 guns in that haul, and I had several other items you might be interested in, an old antique camp stove, just several things. And if you're interested in the art of buying and selling, I've got a video called Haggling 101 Yard Sale Strategies. I'll put a link to it down there too. A lot of people like that video. And you can check out all my stuff at bradctv.com.